Hello Stampin' friends and welcome. This is Dee Osburn and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we will be making this beautiful card using the Calming Camellia host set. Now this idea came from another demonstrator and I cannot remember her name. I've looked and looked for the post but I can't find it. So if anyone knows who that demonstrator is, if you'd leave me a comment so I can thank her, that would be great. But thank you to that demonstrator for this idea. I just thought it was too beautiful not to share. So we are going to do this card. Now I did this one exactly like she did it with the gorgeous grape, but today we're going to try some other colors. I thought, how fun would that be? Let's try some other colors. This stamp set is absolutely stunning. I love this stamp set. So we're going to get started here. So if you like this video as you go along, please like, share, and subscribe. Also leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of it. And if you did like it, please hit that like button. All right, everything that you need to make this card will be listed in the description below. So let's get started. So we are going to be using the Calming Camellia host set. It is a celebration host set. So this is just the most amazing, beautiful stamp set. I am so happy that I have this. So we're going to be using this stamp and we're going to be using this stamp. We're going to try making this card in Pacific Point. So you're going to need a piece of Pacific Point cardstock cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. You're also going to need a piece of basic white for the inside, cut at 5 1/4 by 4. That'll be for the inside. For your card front, you'll need a piece of Pacific Point cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Then you're going to need two more pieces. You're going to need a piece of Pacific Point, and this is cut at 3 1/2. So this one's 3 1/2 by 3 3/4, and the basic white is 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I will put those dimensions down below, so no worries. You'll also need a scrap for your sentiment. So you'll just need a little scrap, probably about 3/4 of an inch wide and long enough, you know, to fit the sentiment on there. So we're going to take our card base and we're going to fold it in half. We'll get our bone folder and we'll make a nice crisp fold. Okay, we're going to take our card inside and we're going to glue it inside with some multi-purpose glue. This is where you'll write your message. So we're just glue that on the inside. This is such a quick and easy card. So quick and easy. You could whip out a ton of these in no time. So then we'll take our card front, which again is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to stamp. And we're going to use this stamp, and we're going to stamp it in Pacific Point ink. So let me get that. So let's open up our Pacific Point and ink up our stamp. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stamp around the edge. We don't have to stamp the center because the card, here's the copy, because this part of the card will be over the center. So you won't have to worry about that. So we're going to ink this up and then we're going to just stamp around the edge. Oh my gosh, how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. I love this stamp set so much. I'm going to stamp my 4 corners first, and then I will go back in and just stamp a little bit over the part that was not stamped. Okay, and that's it. So that is just so incredibly beautiful. And then I'm going to clean my stamp because And if you take care of your stamps and you clean them, I use my Stampin' Scrub. And if you take care of your stamps and you clean them and you take good care of them, they will last so much longer. So take good care of your stamps. All right, we will need, we actually will need this stamp one more time. So we have this, and we're going to glue our card front just straight down on our card base. So we can go ahead and do that. Get that done, right? All right, so we're gonna glue that down to our card front. It's just beautiful, just like that, isn't it? So get that on there. We'll set that to the side. Then we'll bring in our piece of white, and we're just gonna stamp the flower right in the center of this piece of white. So just right in the center. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love it. And then the only other stamping we're going to do is the happy birthday that's from that set. I love this font. I've used it for several other cards. It's a beautiful happy birthday. So we're just going to stamp that down. I kind of stamped too hard right there. So I'm going to turn this over and stamp it again. I'm just going to lightly stamp and back up. Okay. Now we're going to put our ink away. And we're going to glue this piece down to our Pacific Point piece. We are almost done with this card. It's so quick and easy. Like I said, you could whip out a ton of these. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to pop this up. So we're going to put some dimensionals on the back. All right, so one in each corner and one in the center. All right, now we're just going to place this, and we're not going to put it quite right in the center. We're going to put it up just a touch because we have that sentiment that's coming. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, I love it. I thought one of the other ones that I did was my favorite, and I'll show you, and then you can decide which is your favorite. But let's go ahead and put our sentiment on there. So for the sentiment, we're going to just trim that down. And then we're going to cut it straight down the middle, and then cut it at an angle here to the middle, and an angle here to the middle. Okay, and then we're going to use some mini dimensionals, and we're going to put the mini dimensionals just on the bottom. Okay, because the reason we put it just on the bottom is because it's lower on the bottom than it is on the top. And then we'll take a little bit of glue and we'll put along the top, and then we'll adhere it down. Don't forget to take the backs off of those. Okay, and then we will put it down. Maybe slide it over just a touch. Make sure it's straight. And adhere it down. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? So there it is. So here it is in Gorgeous Grape. That's Pacific Point. Tell me which one is your favorite. I did this one. This is Polished Pink, and I glittered it. So let me know if you like glitter or no glitter. You know, I have to glitter things, so but I like it without the glitter as well. And so then my favorite one is this one, and this is Blueberry Bushel. And I love that. Blueberry Bushel is a retired color, but isn't it stunning? So there you have it. You have your Gorgeous Grape, your Pacific Point, Polished Pink, and then Blueberry Bushel. Tell me which one is your favorite. Leave me a comment, please, and tell me which one is your favorite. Gorgeous Grape, Pacific Point, Polished Pink, or Blueberry Bushel. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this video. It was short and quick and easy and a stunning card. You can't get any better than that, right? That's what it's all about. I love it when this works out like this. Thank you to that demonstrator who had this idea. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you'd like to see the current products, visit www.deebeststamping.stampinup.net for a complete look at all the products currently available. And this is the Host Set Calming Camellia. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.